Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bob's Garage. I'm having to redo a video. I got some new hardware and apparently you do have to read the instructions. The audio was lost on the video, so I'm having to redo it. At least I learned a few things the hard way. So I got a bit of a different video this time. This is about something that's been in the garage. You've probably seen in the back of the garage at the time, something large covered in black. That's our 2007 Seadoo. So we bought this about 10 years ago, and it was kind of a funny story. It was being used by a boys and girls camp as a rescue vehicle. Hard to get any use, and we haven't put a whole lot of hours on ourselves yet as well. So I actually got about 5 hours on it. I didn't use it at all last year, as a matter of fact. So it's a 2007 Seadoo Speedster, 150 horsepower, 3-cylinder Rotex engine. It goes like stink. So it was all winterized 2 years ago. Oil spark plugs cleaned out, and put a heavy coat of armor on the seats. Then put the boat cover on it. Then I put a tarp on top of it, so I would ensure that no moisture would get inside the boat. Well, that was a bit of a mistake, because sitting for a while with the tarp on it, the boat didn't really breathe very well. So it got a fair bit of mold. I do get a bit of mold every season, but this was exceptionally bad. So this video is just going to be about me going through trying to the different types of solutions and methods to try to eliminate the mold from the seats. And I think later on in the video I'll probably throw in a short little clip of starting it up. It does run well. The only thing I found was from sitting, I forgot to turn off the disconnect for the battery. It's a dry cell, so no damage there, but didn't turn it off, and so the battery's dead. So I got that charged up now, but we'll try out a few of the systems to make sure everything's working fine. So again, thanks for watching. Again, short video. Just see me going through cleaning this out and trying out different things. Hope you learn something from it. If not, I'll be getting a lot more other videos out later. I got a bit of a backlog. Actually, should be getting loaded pretty shortly. Thanks for watching. I thought I'd grab the GoPro and show you a little bit, because this is just a brush, and it's actually coming up pretty good with just water in a brush. So that's a bit of a surprise. Now, it's not great, but it's certainly better than I expected. And this is a real soft brush here, so not a whole lot of agitation. This one didn't get as bad. Don't know why. So all this happened just from not really having good ventilation under the cover. I knew that, but I was also worried about all the rain getting in. So I put a tarp on top of it. And that kept all the rain out, but unfortunately it doesn't allow it to breathe. So I got a lot of condensation, high humidity trapped underneath the tarp. It's got a boat cover. The tarp went on top of the boat cover, and that's what I think was the problem. As you can see, those seats are coming up reasonably well. You can still see stains here, a little bit there, but it's It's a darn good start. It's always the worst between the sides of the cushions. Sides of the cushions and the gel coat. Just obviously even less wind there, or airflow. No, it's doing pretty good, all things considered. Okay, I'm going to go through it a little bit more slowly. I'm going to take the hose and get some of the other stuff that's probably not as exciting. Get the first cleaning done, and then when that's done, I'll set up on. I'll keep that on time lapse, and when I come back, we'll see what we can do about these seats specifically. Just got to get all this mold of the gel coat off. This is pretty much something you have to do every single year. Hopefully one of these two products, well, 3 products, I'm not sure how well the Dawn will do, but hopefully these 3 products will also keep it protected for a fair bit of time, so it doesn't come back, because I'd rather not be doing this. All right, I'll just go set. Oh, missed that one. I'll go set up the camera on time lapse, so you don't have to watch me struggle as long. Okay, this is just after water and a brush. I'll hop back in here and take a look. So I got, certainly the fiberglass came off the easiest. Well, you can see it took off. Oh, hopefully it shows up reasonably well in the video. But you can still see the little spots, and it's brown the side there. So it still leaves a little behind, and that's normal. I'm surprised how much came off this time. So, as I said, we're going to use a little bit of Dawn. Going to use a little bit of Armor All, and a little bit of this product here. Again, not sponsored by any of them, just kind of curious. This is the newest product I tried. There's another product I tried to mail order, but it didn't arrive in time. So it's a Marine 7 or Marine 37, can't remember. And see how this works. I think I'll do it, make it a little bit easier for the Dawn, a little bit harder. That one's a little bit darker, and give it a shot. This one says do not dilute, remark tests. Okay, so a little bit first, and I'm going to use a scrub brush. So I'm going to get my pail. This one's going to get a little bit of Dawn mixed in with water. That's a little bit of Dawn, but we'll see it. And frankly, the agitation works best. You usually tell that it's working as you can see the water already getting dirty. And it seems to work okay. Taking the bit off there, but you can still see the stains left behind there. And again, I'm being fairly aggressive. See if I can try a little bit in there. Yeah, it does a little, but it's not that great. Still see spots there. Definitely helped in the top, but not a whole lot. So I'm gonna try the next product. Multi-purpose auto cleaner, used for all sorts of products, including vinyl. So let's try this one here. And the same thing, I'll put a little bit of brush. Doesn't really seem much different here either. You see some staining there.
Well, not a whole lot of different here either. Seems to work just about as good as soap and water. Part of the reason why I think I got so much mildew in the first place was I put so much vinyl protectant on it, some Armor All was really wet. That didn't help a whole lot either. Well, that really didn't do a whole lot different than soap. Let's try the final product now. So this is the Marine Mold Remover. You know, that isn't working very well. I was really expecting a significant difference here, but really don't see much at all. This was the worst of them. I'm not really seeing a lot of difference. Well, that's a bit of a surprise. No one product really stood out well from the other. Certainly stuff is coming off, but no miracle product here. Better than nothing, but you can see still there. So I'm going to keep scrubbing here. Give it a bit of time, a little bit of water, see what happens. Yeah, really not much difference all the way around. The little stains are still there. Stains are still there. Stains are still there. Well, it's cleaner. I'm going to keep scrubbing, but it's no miracles. I guess that's no surprise. The mold tends to get a foothold deep inside the fabric, and I suspect that's what happened here. And I don't want to scrub too hard. Well, I think the product that was most effective was the scrub brush. So I've got them all out here now. Dawn, much better. The spots are basically just faint, but they're still there. Still there. That actually, with the most expensive product, didn't do very much better. Now, again, that was the worst seat. This was the best, so it got progressively worse. You can see a bit in here. You can see a bit in there, but really, I'd call them all pretty much a tie. Like I said, scrubbing is really the most effective thing. Water and scrubbing work the best. So I'm just going to rinse them down. You can see from, at least from rinsing, all the water's coming out here. It's pretty dark. And the back seat too. It definitely took dirt off, you can see that. but no standouts here. Same with the floor. Scrubbed a little bit on the floor and just can't, no substitute for muscle, or where there should be muscle. So if I was a, probably call this a tie, but if I was to give anything, I'd have to say the Armor All actually did about the best overall. You can see you got a bit of a beading on the seats as well, so it's a bit of a protectant on there as well. But no standouts, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more dramatic here. Guess probably a good part of the fact is they're all probably based on similar type of chemistry anyway, so because I shouldn't be too surprised. And everything always looks so good on a commercial. I guess this is reality. Well, I'm gonna put things away, push this back into the garage. I'm gonna give it a bit of a wax and clean out the engine compartment a little bit as well. Also needs a little bit of a wipe down as well. A whole bunch of leaves have blown in already, but yeah, let's see if I can do something about this. So this is your typical magic eraser pad. I think it's a Mr. Clean. This mark here is from the pole that holds up the cover, the cover for it. I don't think I'm gonna give magic eraser the win here. That's picking that up pretty nice. Let's see how it will do on the side. Well, it looks like, whoops, ruined it. Looks like the magic eraser is the winner. That's a little bit of a surprise. This might be a bit more abrasive on the material though. That's a bit of a surprise. I brought that out just for that one little mark. I figured I'd try it on this. Seems to be doing pretty good. There you go. Well, I don't know if that's going to make for a very good video, but I still got to give it one last clean and wax everything, but that certainly came out a whole lot better. Anyhow, I won't bother filming waxing because I think everybody would have seen that. Got to blow this all out now once it's all dried out, charging the battery. But hope you enjoyed this. Let's try a little bit here now too. Wow. Yeah, magic eraser seems to be the hands down favorite here. That's a bit of a surprise. Yeah, maybe that's a little unfair because, well, actually, let's try down here. So few little spots here. Yeah, maybe it's working a little bit better. Anyhow, that seems to work pretty good for these heavier stains, and it seems to take some of the black out of there as well. Well, I'll probably do a whole lot of editing in that because I don't know how much people can take simply washing and cleaning up a boat. Maybe I'll put a couple more minutes on this video of just getting this started. Right now I'm just charging the battery. Forgot to turn the disconnect off, so see if that works, but I'll save that for maybe a couple minutes at the end of this. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll probably be putting a couple more videos out in the motorcycle in just a few more days. I got a couple more that I'm editing as well, so hope to get caught back up again. Thanks for watching.